Check, check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off Axis podcast. I'm here with Garret Myers and JR. What's your last name, actually? Coles, right?
Serious? Yeah, okay, yes.
Cole.
How many years does it take?
I just say JR Junktramp every time.
Yeah. Coles, you got it
Yeah.
right.
It's pronounced.
I think I have you on Facebook. I think that's the only reason I know.
I don't have a Facebook.
I don't know how I would know that then.
Someone's catfishing you, bro.
My name on Facebook is Junktramp,
See, that's why I wouldn't know your last name.
I guess.
Well, hey,
Okay.
thanks, Tanner, for having us, man.
Yeah, for
Good to be
sure.
here.
Thank you guys for coming on. It's hard to get people when no one wants to be within 6 feet of each other. It's really hard to get guests.
I think somewhat at 6 feet.
I think, we're good.
We're good.
So, how is it living in California during the quarantine? Because you guys are both from Orange County, right?
That's correct. Yeah, we're both from Orange
Is
County.
it still pretty crazy over there? Are stores open yet?
Yeah, I actually work at a grocery store part-time. Due to the COVID-19, I lost a lot of contracts. Well, not a lot of contracts. I had one contract lined up for sure, but
Yeah.
due to the COVID and the quarantine, the contract's no longer existing. So
Yeah, same here.
I had to pick up a part-time job to, support the bills and whatnot. So the grocery stores, a little wacky. Some won't even let you in if you don't have a face mask.
So you have to work with a face mask?
I have to work with a face mask, yeah, all day long.
Oh, I haven't worn a face mask yet. I'm kind of trying to I don't know. I'm in denial so far. But
I think you're out of the woods for now. It seems like everyone's kind of coming back from all the shutdown stuff.
yeah, there's a few places where you have to have a mask to walk in, but Vegas is pretty we're already going again. All the restaurants are open and stuff.
Orange County never made a mask order, so technically you could go out anywhere you want and go in stores without a mask, but the individual stores were making the choice.
Yeah.
I think it was up to the store's choice. I, for instance, went into a gas station the other day just to pump some gas into my bike, and walked in there, no mask. Lady said she couldn't help me if I walked in without a mask. I had to walk out the door. I made eye contact with her
God.
while I was doing this. So I walked out, looked at her, put my shirt up to my face, and walked back in, and then she helped me. It's gotten to such a ridiculous point,
Yeah. California is very safety conscious kind of.
I'm not going to say ridiculous. It's a little insensitive, but
Yeah.
I mean, how do you take this, man? It's such a controversial topic.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could go either 50-50. Is it just mass hysteria, or is this shit real?
I'm just going with the flow personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you want me to do, I'm going to do it, and
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Exactly. I think that's the attitude everyone's got to have. Just roll with the punches.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a secret ploy to get everyone on a government paycheck, but
it. Oh,
I
geez.
don't want to get into that topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had a lot of contracts lined up, and do you have any idea when you might be able to do shows again?
Goodness. I'm not going to set a date in place because I really don't want to get my hopes up, I mean, you're in the same boat. You got a Trampwall company, and we're all just waiting around for that, go ahead. But seeing large production shows that require a lot of, close personal contact with people,
Oh my God.
it's, I want to say it's going to be in the near future, but who knows, man?
That would be funny if we had to do a social distancing Trampwall act.
Yeah. It's fun. I saw a bar. It was somewhere on the East Coast, but each person who'd come to the bar was given a 6 foot by 6 foot circular hula hoop that they had to wear.
I saw that too. I thought it was funny. I would do that. That'd be fun.
I thought that was a joke. That was real?
That was real.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude,
Everyone's going to be in bubble wrap.
But if you own a bar and that's one way you can open and get business, I would do it.
I mean, I feel for these small businesses, man. They're losing so much. I mean, the small yogurt place by my house wasn't labeled as an essential business.
Mm-hmm.
I think as of 3 days ago, the sign's been taken down.
Yeah, no, so many stores. I actually saw all the Carl's Jr.'s around here. They were all closed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's a pretty big one. But
they have a drive-through. Why?
Dude, I don't know.
No drive-thrus?
All the Carl's Jr.'s closed.
Yeah.
That
But-
doesn't make sense.
Doesn't. Yeah, I was like, what? Carl's Jr. And you think they would survive? But
You'd think they'd be really busy, actually.
yeah, you'd think so.
If we can bring this topic back to a positive note,
Uh-huh.
I will say that COVID and the quarantine has definitely helped with the traffic around in LA, Orange County area.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah. Not only that, the skies are clearer. There's not as much smog. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
That portion of it has been pretty pleasant.
yeah, that was like one of my like least favorite parts of living in California is when I would drive on like the 210 freeway. You could look over at LA and just see like this dense layer of smog that started around like the 10 freeway.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
But I mean, hopefully this is like, plus like with electric vehicles, it's like going in a better direction.
What's going to be funny is once all this kind of blows over, to see how people are going to interact with each other again. Like, are we going to like go in for hugs still? Like, what's the
Dude.
human contact going to be like?
I know.
Among our like friend group, there hasn't been as many hugs going on. Like, we were working on a foot handshake kind of thing.
Yeah.
We did that for a while, and we're slowly getting back to usual.
Yeah.
I think it'll come back unless we have a second wave.
Yeah. I'm not freaked out at all by it,
Hmm.
but I'm just like when people, I'm not sure if other people are going to be worried about it.
I don't think even most of the people doing this are worried about themselves getting it.
Yeah.
I think they are just trying to do the socially conscious thing and
Which is
not
great.
offend other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they're worried about the virus, they are more worried about like their grandparents or young children or infants and stuff. I don't think people in general are scared, like
Yeah.
our age.
No.
Our age. I'm way older than you guys, but in that
Grandpa
two,
JR.
in that 2-decade range, I don't think people are really scared of it for themselves personally.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's maybe like a good thing that everyone will be like more focused on their immune system. Like, fortunately,
Sure.
like I have like Garden of Life sending me all these health supplies. So like, I feel like I'm always pretty good. You have Garden of Life too, right?
Yeah. At one point, I was a brand ambassador for Garden of Life.
Yeah. It's like we get all these like perfect
Well, actually,
organic supplements.
as of now, I think I currently still am. At least that's what the website says.
But you don't make the orders.
But I haven't made an order. Garden of Life, if you're ever watching this, I'm sorry.
I have the opposite problem. Like we have like 2 or 3 people in the house sponsored by Garden of Life
So
at
you're
all
just
times,
swimming in product at all
and
times.
no one ever misses an order. So our closet is just full of protein and like vitamins and stuff. And I feel like I'm just like a science experiment. Like, ooh, they sent me these over here. Like, let's try these or these probiotics.
Yeah.
I think you're right though. It's made me feel like I really need to work on cardio in my lungs.
Yeah.
Like just a thought in the back of my head all the time, because my lungs have never been great.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm running on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But I don't have a treadmill, and there isn't like a convenient place for me to run.
Yeah.
You gotta look into those Pelotons though. Have you seen those Pelotons?
God, yeah. Come on.
What's a Peloton?
A Peloton is pretty much, in a sense, a social media platform for exercise bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pay a subscription, and this is not an ad, by the way. You pay a subscription, and like you get like a live coach. You can like train with other people. Yeah, it's a little
I really got to get it.
much.
I got to buy a treadmill and put it at home, like a real nice one.
Yeah.
Because I'll go to the gym and run on the treadmill, and it's fine. Just put my headphones in and go.
Yeah. Hey, have you guys seen the Fantastic Fungi movie, actually?
I've never heard of that.
That's the first time I've heard of it too.
It just came out on Netflix. So
Oh wait, are we talking about the movie with Ryan Reynolds?
No, it's like a documentary on mushrooms.
Okay.
like-
I know where this is going.
Well, like the psychedelics of them, but mostly about how we basically came from mushrooms. And when you like relate us to like being like organisms like that,
Is it someone who was on mushrooms who wrote this?
no, it's like a scientist.
Oh,
So they talk about how mushrooms have like, I'm probably murdering this, but it's like hundreds of feet below the surface,
uh-huh.
and they're all
I'm sure you're
communicating-
murdering this
yeah,
already.
probably. We should probably not talk about this one. But yeah, no, once I watched that and he was like talking about how we came from fungi, I was like, oh man, I gotta like start eating more vegetables and stuff.
Okay, well that's a good effect then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, eating plenty of vegetables is part of a well balanced diet.
Yeah.
I would recommend that to anybody.
And Cheerios.
Cheerios, lower that cholesterol.
Cheerios lowers your cholesterol.
It's known. Have you seen any one of the Cheerios commercials? They help lower cholesterol.
Yeah.
And it's always about a really old family. There's always an old man involved, and like he's playing with his kids. It's like you want longevity for your life. You want still be able to play with your grandkids. Eat some fucking Cheerios.
Damn. Yeah. I don't know. I remember when I was a little kid, I used to think that cereal was like a really healthy meal, like Fruit Loops and stuff. But I don't think it is.
Not so much. Yeah.
It's
Take one
mostly
little peep
sugar.
at those nutrition facts, man. It's like, wow. It's like diabetes in a bowl.
Yeah. Okay. So what is your favorite circus show that you guys have seen?
Love.
Yeah,
Love?
we were just talking about this on the way up here, actually. It was a quick answer from JR. Love.
That was quick.
I'm at an unfair advantage here because the amount of circus shows that I have seen, it's not that many. I think only 2.
Really?
Yeah. But then again, I'm still fairly new to this community. I'm going on my 3rd year of performing. Well, it would have been my 3rd year if it hadn't been for COVID and whatnot. But I've seen 2 shows. One was Iris. It played at the Kodak Theater out in LA.
Did you see the trampoline act? Did it have the trampoline act in it?
Dude, this was back in 2012. So
Okay.
And that night I had a 103 degree fever. But I had already bought the tickets. It was an anniversary with a girlfriend at the time, and I wasn't about to ruin the night, so I just went and enjoyed it. But I was probably in hysteria. The fever was getting to me.
Amateur.
I thought you were gonna
Is
say
this your first podcast, dude?
100 milligram like weed brownie or something.
Oh no, that probably would have been a better story. But no, I just remember the show being really, really well put together. I liked it. There was a broom balancing act. Which, when you think about it, sounds weird, but like, it was like a filler act.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's a filler act because it was an act in itself. It was a great act. Okay, we're just gonna leave it at that. It was a great act, and he's just like playing around with his broomstick. It was really cool, really well done.
Yeah.
The second show that I saw was Volta. That was a tent show.
Yeah.
So it's a bit different in I guess the vibe that it throws out, but I would say I would give it to Volta
Amateur.
because I'm gonna give it to Volta. The Trampwall act, dude. It's phenomenal. I mean, it's a double-sided wall, windows, and the stage rotates. I mean, you get all angles. It's really cool.
Yep. I still would say Volta's my favorite, but I'm biased because it has trampoline and ramps in it.
Yeah.
There's
I'd say I'm a little biased too because I got some close friends in that show.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've seen like all of the shows, but I feel like all the shows in Vegas, they just focus too much on like the effects and kind of stuff and like less on the acrobatics. It's more like the acrobatics are like background. Like you've seen MJ1, right?
No, I haven't seen it in
Oh, you
person.
haven't?
But if I were to pick it on acrobatics, I wouldn't have picked Love.
Yeah,
But
that
I
one's
just-
more
I was-
dancey.
I was thinking which one I enjoyed the most and was impressed by the most, and it was Love.
Yeah, Love's a pretty good one.
But second, it'd probably be Curios. And that
I
might
haven't
be
seen
up
that
there
one.
for skill level as well.
Yeah.
They have the bunking act, and the acronet is really...
Bunking?
That acronet.
Yeah.
Is
The like
insane.
hand stuff?
Yeah.
Dude, those are so crazy. I'd never have got how they like land perfectly on people's hands.
Well, they do at least three high, maybe higher
Yeah.
in that show, and it's intense.
Yeah.
It's also in a tent.
Thank you.
Dude, I'm on it with the
Intense.
on a dad joke vibe lately.
But the acronet is like a one of a kind.
It's the mustache.
It certainly is. Goodness gracious. I would say by now it's given me more harm than positive.
Yeah, I don't know. The bonking is like the craziest thing to me because I don't know. I'm not very acrobatic, so I can't really relate to it. I'm just like, how do they land on people's shoulders like perfectly?
Yeah.
Constant repetition, man. Lots of blood.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure.
like it's usually like the Chinese circus groups or like
Yeah.
the foreign ones that like spent their whole year or their whole life doing circus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, specific acts.
Yeah.
What have you guys been focusing on during the quarantine? Because I feel like this has been a good time to kind of like self-relate or just
I was
focus on
gonna
yourself.
answer with that. Yeah, I mean, it sounds cheesy, but yeah, a lot of time to self-reflect. You know,
Mhm.
a lot of time to set goals, set deadlines to those goals.
Give us a specific one.
A specific goal?
Yeah.
Shoot.
I know you just learned editing software.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing the like camera effect stuff that you've been doing.
So with all this free time, I've slowly been transitioning into like videography, like cinematography, not cinematography.
Cinematography or videography.
Videography, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's the right word for it. But yeah, I started, downloaded Final Cut, and I've been toying around, just watching a lot of tutorials on how to edit, and
yeah,
it's been a lot of fun, been time consuming and productive at least.
Do you have a camera?
My iPhone XS. Yeah. That's what I'm working
I would
with
say
right now.
like cinematography is like the best side job that you could possibly have as an acrobat, because like there's always going to be like a show person who like asks you to do something, but if you can't do it, you can always like film the show or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Marley, you want to jump in on this?
What's up, Marley?
Right here, there's a seat.
But yeah, outside of just trying to film and edit stuff creatively, having Junktramp, open and allowing me to come out train twice a week has been an absolute godsend.
Yeah.
I don't think if it weren't for JR, opening up his backyard to us, my mental state would be in a much darker place.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like if you were already in a dark place, like this is not good for you.
Yeah.
Especially because everyone's got to stay in their house. They can't get exercise. Like, fortunately, we're like pretty athletic and like we can still go out and do stuff.
Yeah, and on top of that, we're all creative as shit. I mean, like, it doesn't take much for us to figure out like how to do something active, acrobatically. What's good, Marley?
What up, team?
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, of course. It's good to be here.
Hey, your chair seems a little low there.
Am I low?
It does. Have you been on this show before?
I have not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working with a bunch of amateurs tonight. What's going on?
I've been on a
All right,
Jared, I say we take over
Marley
this
Webster,
podcast.
everyone.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're asking questions now.
What's your question?
My first question is to Marley.
Hi.
I want to know how you get your hair to just be so beautiful.
Are you saying that as you're looking at my shitty hairline? Oh, am I allowed to curse? Can I curse?
Yeah, you can curse.
Okay.
We'll bleep it out.
You can say whatever you want.
Put
Don't
duck
get my
noises
hair
over
long.
it.
But yeah, I have long hair.
It's very long. It's very man bunny.
Yeah, it
Next question.
is. Yeah.
Shoot. Sorry.
Yeah, we were talking about what have we been focusing on during the quarantine. What have you been doing, Marley?
Oh man. Trying to stay sane, I guess. Trying to film as much as I can. Granted, there's no one to film me.
Hey, wait, I seen you in some dance videos.
Was I in a dance video?
Yeah, what's up,
Some
man? You like
TikTok dances?
creating
What?
some choreo?
Yeah, I guess filming with my girlfriend and her family is the most that I've been doing, really. Got to make my way out to the ranch.
I think it's one of your hidden
Joshua Tree.
talents. I'd like to see more content from you in regards to your dance moves.
I agree. I
Hey.
concur.
If you can do like the dance choreo, you could like jump in with the girls after like the Trampwall act and like
Yes.
do the choreo with them.
That's what Trampwall needs. We need more choreo on
We
top
need-
of the wall.
We need cheerleaders. Honestly, Catwall has some of the best choreo out there right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably like the only wall act that has like fully choreo. Well, I can't say that. Oval does all
well, yeah, of course.
choreo. Like we had choreo for all of every move that we did pretty much.
Skeleton Crew.
We're like counting and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
What have you been focusing on, JR?
I've been
TikTok?
busier than ever.
Yeah, of course.
Jared
Yeah.
doesn't stop, man.
No, he doesn't.
No, it was a weird coincidence that right as everything was shutting down, I got a lot of projects,
Yeah.
and we got a good brand deal, which gave me a lot of work and like
With Bang?
yeah, and brought up my like I don't know, my emotional well-being. being.
Yeah.
So it put me to work. Like I didn't have time to sit around and really think about it. I just had a bunch of things to edit and film, and
But now this is your full-time gig now, yeah?
if I want it to be, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, being able to have that option, especially now in today's world,
Funny thing is,
that's crazy.
I've been so busy that it didn't really hit me that like I hit the goal. Like
Nice.
I've been trying to make this replace my past business
Mhm.
Yeah.
enough, and it's there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the ultimate freedom when you can just do whatever you want and you can make money doing that. And even like when the quarantine is going on, you can still make money.
That's why I feel so fortunate.
Yeah.
It's weird timing that it happened at the same time. So, like you mentioned the Joshua Tree House, a lot of the Trampwallers who are instantly out of work all at the same time
Yeah.
moved into a house together, and I helped get them a wall and tramp.
Yeah.
So they're producing a lot of videos which helps me as well. And I did close Junktramp for a while because that's my real home, you know.
Yeah.
And just respect for the family.
Mm-hmm.
Shut it off for I think 6 weeks or so.
Yeah,
Smart,
the
yeah.
longest 6 weeks of my life.
Yeah, of course.
It was pretty hard for me too.
Yeah. I was like I didn't stop inviting people over when this whole quarantine thing happened, and I would post on Facebook like,
Shame on you.
who
Yeah.
wants to come over and
Right.
triple? And the hate comments
Oh,
were
man.
so
I
bad.
bet. Yeah, some people took it really seriously.
Maybe I shouldn't be advertising them having
Yeah,
people over. At
I'm
my
not gonna
house.
name names, but yeah, there have been a couple of YouTubers that I saw throw up videos, and I'm just like guys, we just got put under quarantine.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, you want to do what you want to do. We all do.
Yeah.
But, if we want to come out of this, the sacrifices has got to be made.
Yeah.
But, that said, I feel like the sacrifice has been made. Can we go back to normal
Yeah,
now?
of course. Right?
Yeah.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're gonna give it a shot anyway, or at least
Yeah.
close to.
It was like a nice shake up of everything, and hopefully it just goes back to normal.
Man, hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah, I'd like to ditch this grocery store business. Go back to what I normally do.
I like wearing a mask though. It makes me feel like a ninja.
Yeah.
You like
You should
Sub-Zero
come over.
everywhere.
You should come
Yeah,
over and
no,
work at
Sub-Zero.
Sprouts with me, dog.
Yeah,
you
no,
wear one
no
every
way.
single day. It's the greatest.
This unemployment got me living.
Tell you what though, they wanted to give me one of those surgical masks, but dude, have you ever worn one of those for more than 10 minutes?
They're not comfortable.
They are not comfortable.
they're
You
terrible.
cannot breathe. I even saw a lady cut a hole
Yeah.
in the mouth portion.
Directly.
She didn't come into the store. This was off of some social media
Yeah.
page, but yeah, no, you gotta get one of those like face shields. It's like a neoprene tube.
Yeah.
You just place over it, just kind of rests on you. It's nice. You don't even notice it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a shitty situation. Like every year for the last 10 years, I was performing like the first show of the year on Memorial Day
Yeah.
at like different theme parks and stuff. And then this year it's just like, it's
One of
just
the
so
biggest
weird.
days for
Facebook's just reminding me of it over and over.
Yeah,
They're
of
like,
course.
hey, this is what you're doing every year.
Yeah.
They're like, look at all these 10 memories of your first show.
Hey,
Tanner,
EDC
are you
just
having the
passed.
time of your life right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Dude.
Well, I mean, depends on the way you look at it.
Hey, look, you were on stage at this time last year. And
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yeah.
And now you're at home.
I was
Yeah,
supposed to be
for
on a
sure.
family vacation right now. I was supposed to be in Hawaii,
wow.
Oh, really?
I know.
One were you going to?
Maui.
Have you been there?
Once before, but I was 6 years old, so
I just went with my fiance like 6 months ago or so. Maui is so sick. You can do like the road to Hana. It's like the craziest drive in the world. Have any of you guys done that before?
No, I've never been to
Mm.
Maui.
Never been. Never been to
So
Hawaii.
yeah, that's what like the one thing everyone tells you have to do when you go there. And you start like Hawaii is crazy because there's so many different climates. So you start off at the beach, then you go up, and it seems like you're in like a forest.
Okay.
Then you go up a little bit more, and then it's like you're in like a straight up jungle. It's like totally different plants and everything.
it's like teleportation.
Yeah, and then you go some more, and then there's like volcanoes and like all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff, and it's like no trees or anything.
Damn, sounds
And
like a
then
Lord of the
you're in
Rings
a
movie.
desert, and it's like it's just nonstop like crazy climate changes.
Wow.
Oh, what's up, Pooch?
Yeah,
the puppy.
Yeah, definitely. I've been to the Big Island a couple of times.
I haven't
I've
been
been all over, and it's like that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Hawaii's a crazy place.
it is.
Shout out Julian.
Yeah, shout
Hopefully
out Julian.
Julian gets back.
I just saw him. Not maybe 3 days ago.
Is he out here?
Yeah, he's out here at he's in LA now. I saw him at Joshua Tree. Just happened to be timing. He showed up while I was about to leave, so I stayed an extra day.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty
Is
good.
he able to run wall yet?
He ran a little bit of wall. Granted, he did the whole time we were there. He did just a ball out. That was the only trick that he did.
Okay. Just for everyone listening, we're talking about Julian Kalari. Had like a terrible ACL injury that took like 3 years to heal. It seems like
Yeah, still healing from it for sure. Multiple surgeries.
ACL's like the worst case scenario for an injury.
I think it was more than. I think it was like just the whole knee just is gone. Like, it's just,
That's
he's
not
like,
funny. I'm
whole
sorry
new
for
leg.
laughing.
No, I know, of course. But
Yeah.
he's a good sport.
Like it's not like as bad as like a face smack, like when you see it, but
Of-
then
no, of
like
course.
the like
The long
length,
effects.
because I've like landed on my face from like 16 feet, and like I was good a few days later.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
but
Just
still feeling like I'm out for those days. It's like
Yeah.
it's hard to like not get down on yourself.
Yep.
And-
Only
Anything,
imagine
yeah.
what Julian's going through.
Yeah, no, that's
I feel for the guy.
crazy injury.
No, I'm
sucks
surprised he
because-
took it as easy as he did when we were all training there together. Like just being in that scenario makes you want to train harder. And all he did was ball out. I was super proud of him.
That's
That's good. Good for him. Holding
yeah.
back.
Hold on, yeah, it's a lot of self-respect.
But I don't know. What's a ball out like after 2 years?
For sure. Oh man, just you could see the muscle memory. It was like riding a bike. you
Oh,
know?
okay, cool.
Oh,
I mean,
it was gentle. It
From
was
ju-
not a noise after the ball out.
yeah, I'd expect nothing less
Yeah.
from that
Dude,
guy.
he
of
must have
course.
been so stoked.
No, so you just on his face on the way back up was just like, I didn't want to do that, but I did it anyway.
Okay, guys, if you haven't seen Julian Kalari's stuff, go
Go
watch
check
it.
him out, man.
Go
First
check
person
him
in the
out.
world to do walking triple back.
I want to say
Yeah.
the first time I got brought over to Junktramp, Julian was there, and let me add, like, I could hardly get to like half half of the wall.
Yeah.
You know, Julian's out there doing like 5-foot pops over the top of the lip
Massive.
and just doing the craziest things.
Yeah. And he's an OG.
Dude's an animal.
Yeah, he's been doing it for
True
forever.
inspiration.
Since I've been doing it 2014, probably 6 years.
Does
6 years.
Julian? Yeah, he does have a
Julian.
video. I'm gonna pull up Julian Kalari's video.
Yeah, pull up his stuff. Oh, that's that demo.
That's funny. That's the show that I was just talking about.
Nice, yeah.
Oh yeah,
This is
that's
literally
SeaWorld, isn't it?
no. So
No.
this is the Canada's Wonderland
Canada's
show.
Wonderland.
It's by Oval. This is the one that I
That's
did
got
last
the-
summer.
Yeah, that's got the floating dock like.
Yeah,
Huge,
no,
huge
dude, that jump is
waterfall.
the funnest thing in the world to do.
How tall is that? How many meters?
It's 20 meters,
meters,
so
yeah.
it's
20
65
meters?
feet.
Holy,
I didn't know Julian did this
huge
show.
Fliff.
Yeah,
that's sick.
no, that setup. Well,
Yeah,
it
he
kind
did it
of
with
sucks with the
Sam.
windows, but it's a really fun setup. But just for the diving portion,
Is that
Oh,
dock
huge walking double.
floating or is it
no.
on?
So there's like
There's
poles that go
it's
into the
poles
ground.
onto the ground. Okay, that's a man-made lake or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the theme park. This
Okay.
is Canada's Wonderland. It's like the big Six Flags out there.
So I'm sure it's super clean. You got like lots of fish.
No fish. It's actually kind of like sewage that you're jumping into. Like I got an ear infection the first day of shows.
Oh, terrible.
Lovely. Shout out to the.
Shout out. I don't know if there's a fail in this video, but
Oh,
he did.
I-
Oh,
I kept
I-
wanting to bring it up.
Man, yeah.
I doubt that it's in his demo reel.
Oh yeah.
But he did
Hey,
bust
guys,
one
yeah,
of
look
them.
It's
at
in
how I
my
can-
phone though.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Huge double ring.
That's
Double
great.
pull full.
Julian has like flawless, like perfect technique,
Yeah, 100%.
and like he's so flexible.
Yeah.
It's like
You just hit like a cheerleader pose.
Yeah, kind of. He was like, "Yo, watch my full down."
no, he's like so flexible. He can hit like different like flips. Like I don't know
Like
what.
his straddle double.
Yeah,
pull
like
over.
the strat. Yeah, that was it. The straddle double pullover that he
Yeah.
does is like crazy because he's like so flexible.
This setup is somewhere in Canada. I'm
Yeah,
imagining.
that's the circus school in Quebec.
Okay, great.
I've been there a couple times.
Oh, that's cool. I was just working on those today.
He has a video on this wall too where it's just like one routine and it's really dancey.
I think that was when he was in the circus school. I think that was like one of the things they had to do was put together like a 1
Yeah.
minute
Yeah.
act or
Yeah.
something.
100%.
But I watched that like dozens of
Yeah, I
times.
want to
Oh,
say
yeah.
that was how he tore his ACL too. Actually,
Wow.
Oh no.
I think it was at the end of that routine or something. He told me.
Yeah, I mean, there's no denying the fact that guy's an athlete.
Yeah, I
he's an
can't wait till
animal,
he can like get back on this and
for sure.
maybe open up a TikTok account.
Oh, of course.
Goodness, TikTok.
Get
that's
some
a whole
character
nother
work with you
topic.
guys.
We'll be on that topic.
Oh, let's get on it. Is that what like you guys have been doing quite a bit of TikTok lately?
JR pulled me onto the platform.
course,
At
same.
first, it was just, hey, Garrett, I have this idea. Would you help us out with it? Of course, I've got to help JR with
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
Like, down.
So when did you start with TikTok?
Honestly, I started way back when
They were like offering people money for posts and stuff on there?
Well, no, I didn't get any money from him. No.
Because they paid me like $10 a post for my first couple posts like 3 or 4
Okay.
years ago.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard
wow.
about that.
You were part of that like trial run.
Yeah,
of it.
I think it was like 2015 or 16 or so.
Wow.
It's been that long since it's been around.
Okay.
It didn't like take
Huge
off at all.
Pokemon.
No one knew what it was, and I was like, I'm posting it. There's no one looking at my content.
I can vividly remember an ad popping up for it on like Instagram or Facebook and be like, oh, well, that's going to tank, you know?
Yeah.
Fast forward a couple of years, it's like, damn it, why didn't I get on that?
I know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, damn, I should have like stuck with it.
But you know what? No,
It's
we're
still
building.
time. It's
Yeah,
still
we're
it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
we're,
I know.
We're building. We're working.
we had one yesterday. We got a viral video yesterday.
Oh, really?
Well, I got like 3 or 4 in the last couple weeks.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
I
feel
made
like
one
every
today.
post is one.
I made a video of me chugging a Truly's as I did a gainer off of the cliff.
Okay.
If that one doesn't do good, I'm just gonna give up on TikTok.
Oh yeah, for
Don't
sure.
give up, man.
Dude, I've like posted so many clips, and like I'm like, these ones went viral on Instagram. They're gonna go well, and then like none of them worked. And
Here's
then,
the thing. I think TikTok, they can actually read your thoughts
It's
while you're
Oh.
holding your
So you
phone.
gotta think.
So you gotta
it's gonna
think
do
that it's
good.
just gonna, you know, take a nosedive.
Yeah.
And then it'll,
Wow.
yeah, I posted one video that got a lot of views. It's like I took off my handlebars on the scooter and rode around the skate park, and that's like the only video I wasn't like sure that was gonna go, and that one actually did.
Relatability.
Yeah,
Yeah, if it's unique,
Yeah.
it usually works.
yeah. I haven't tried the dances yet though.
Don't bother.
Yeah. No, I've only done
I'd
one.
leave those to the
And it
professionals.
didn't-
And by
It didn't
professionals,
do
like,
well.
You would think that that's like the perfect platform for dancers and stuff.
For sure. Like legit dancers.
Yeah, legit dancers.
Yeah.
so many trends with different choreo.
No, of course.
Yeah.
It's always, and it's like the Charlie D'Amelios and the Addison Rays. They take dances from random people that are just doing dances, and then they'll like tag those people, and then those people will just blow up randomly. And so it's like just a rotation of them just finding dances that they want to blow up.
Yeah. That's a scary thought though, man. Like those girls, they're young. I was actually just watching like an interview between her and Gary V.
Oh.
I mean, this girl, how old is she? Like 16, 17, like in the teens, right? Young?
For sure, I would think.
Ooh,
Maybe
Charlie D'Amelio?
Yeah.
I think she's 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you give a 15-year-old, what is she at now? How many million? How many
followers.
Dude,
yeah.
Oh,
Like 50
like
million.
50 for
all
sure.
of that, you know, publicity, like that's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
And like it could get dangerous.
It-
Not den-
If you don't
I mean,
have
if
like,
you deal with
yeah.
it.
She also is a
improperly.
legit dancer though. Like she was
Oh,
a
she
dancer
is.
before.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. I mean, her questions were just like, how do you deal with the hate? You know.
Oh
like,
wow, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, if you know Gary V, of course, he's gonna give some pretty
Gary's the man.
stellar insight on like just block all that out. It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
And everything to do with themselves and their
Can we,
own
can
life.
we chat about Gary Vee for a minute? Does
Yeah.
everyone need that fucking pep talk? Seriously? He annoys me so much.
Oh wow, totally opposite opinion. Let's hear it, Jared. Come on, spit it out, bro.
I don't like it at all. It's like he's like a preacher or someone like I'm the expert. I'm going to tell you how to live your life. Here's how you handle your ego and your emotions. And
I think
don't
he
need
does
that. I don't
honestly
need
have
that.
no
I'm
idea who
good.
you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I don't need to hear that. Like, get off my page.
So I have like, so when I first started working at Razor, I was like working for sales, and then I saw like there's an opportunity to work for social media. I went out and bought this book called Jab 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 Right Hook. It was like the only social media book at the time because social media was like so small, and
Never
it was
heard of
by Gary V.
Okay.
And that book, like, it was like Jab 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 Right Hook is like if you're a big business like Razor was, so you give them stuff they want to see. Like you have an audience. You for Razor, it was like cool scooter clip, cool scooter clip, cool scooter clip, ad. That's the right hook. Rather than if
Okay.
you just do what they were doing before was like ad,
But-
scooter clip, ad.
They're obviously screwing up. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not saying Gary Vee has bad info. It's just about it may not even be him. It's like,
No.
why do people need that so much that they think he's like this big dude? And there's another one like this Marie Kondo chick who's like throwaway shit. It's like, yeah, duh. It's
Yeah.
like if you don't like it, yeah, duh, that's what we do. But I guess there's people who don't do that.
For
There's
sure.
no, I just keep everything.
Yeah.
You need some lady to tell you
Some
that?
people do.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, do you know who Dave Ramsey is? The money guy?
Oh yeah,
It's kind of
Yeah.
the same thing. I got on like a Dave Ramsey kick like 2 weeks ago. And I was
he's a
like,
Christian dude.
that's where he lost me.
Huh?
Like, it was like just preaching too much Christianity, like, oh, you're this way because of God and all that stuff. And I was like,
Oh yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a mad respect for religion and Christianity.
If you're a Christian, it makes sense, but
Yeah.
if you're not, you're just like, well, it doesn't
There's
apply
a time
to me.
in-
For sure, 100%.
Not necessarily time and place, but there is a way of going around it. You got to respect other people's opinions. Of course, you're entitled to your own, but
yeah.
don't you
Yeah,
go
it's
around like throwing things in people's faces and say, no, you're wrong, I'm right. It's not the way to do it.
Well,
know?
maybe he's
Yeah.
just assuming his audience is Christian and they're going to latch onto that.
That's
Yeah.
Not
also
for the
true,
general
of course.
public.
Yeah. No, it was like he's kind of like the same way with Gary V, but he's like, got to get out of debt and pay your bills and like
Yeah.
do all this. And then I was like, oh shit, I got to pay off my credit card right
Yeah,
now.
like, I relate. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I feel you on Gary V. He's like I don't know how successful he really is at business rather than just ranting about
No,
business.
he might be really successful, but I think it takes a certain personality to want to go out and tell people how to live their lives.
Mhm.
And then it takes another personality to want to listen to that shit all the time.
Mhm.
And I'm neither one.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah. No, I listened to him for a little bit and then I was like, I actually tried to show my fiance and she was like, turn this shit off.
Nice.
Okay.
Well done. Yeah.
I'm on her side.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was not into that.
But I probably shouldn't be that strongly worded about it. Like, if people get something out of it, like, that's good.
I mean, this is gonna sound stupid, but you guys familiar with the show Hot Ones?
Yeah, of course.
YouTube?
Sean
Yeah,
Evans.
it's great.
Show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great show.
Yeah, they had Gary V on the other day,
Okay.
and I've watched pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
And I will say Gordon Ramsay's was pretty damn good.
Gordon
It
Ramsay
was
is
good.
great.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that
Yeah.
one.
My favorite is Shia LaBeouf.
And that was
Shia
my second.
LaBeouf
That was
is
my
a great
second
one.
guess. Yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
I didn't
Man,
even-
you're good at this. He's just a genuine dude. Like I think he's really cool.
Yeah.
Guy
But-
Fieri was really good on it too.
Oh yeah,
One of my favorites, yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that he was on there.
Yeah.
I feel like Guy Fieri is kind of like blown away into the oblivion.
No, he was with it. Like he was about the show.
He still got those frosted tips.
Honestly, I think so. Yeah. on the
Hawaiian
show.
shirt with the flames on the sleeve.
No, he wasn't wearing a Hawaiian shirt, but they did talk about it on the show.
Got it. Oh yeah, reverting back to the Gary V
Yeah,
one.
yeah, go.
It's just my opinion on the guy. He's got some out of the box perspective
Yeah.
on some things. Like
I
his opinion on
disagree.
social media.
I disagree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's right in the box. He's like so obvious. It's like, yeah, duh, dude. That's my feeling on it. I feel like I'm picking on
Maybe
you. Let's
I'm
move
just
on.
I'm susceptible to
The
it.
roles have
Like
changed.
I get too irritated by it.
I think
shouldn't be.
those kind of like shows are good to listen to like first thing in the morning to get your mindset like on track to like hit your goals and things that you need to do.
Oh, geez.
Because otherwise, like if I don't have any direction in the day, I'm like I sleep in and like I don't do anything. I'm like, oh, should I do triple? Maybe I won't.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. A little bit of motivation.
All right, well, if it works.
But
it
if I
works.
listen to one of those like first thing in the morning, I'm like, all right, gotta get down YouTube videos and then I gotta do the
Nice.
business work.
Yeah, I mean, if it whatever
Okay.
puts you in that mindset, you know.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have to do it every day, though? Like you got to listen to that every day to get you going?
No, but I find myself more productive when I'm listening to like I listen to pretty nerdy like audiobooks and stuff. And like if
Okay.
I don't listen to those, I just feel like I kind of like lose track of what I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you guys listened to like Rich Dad Poor Dad?
I've read it.
I'm on an Indonesian folk kick right now.
What?
What even would that be?
Like music wise.
Talking didgeridoos on the tip tops
Wow.
of mountains, sort of thing.
That's funny because Mason plays didgeridoo.
I know he brought it
See
onto
that
the
one?
wall, and I was excited, man. And I
Yeah.
thought he was gonna, showcase something for us, but I
He
didn't. I
didn't.
hear a single tune.
Wow.
I think Mason's got something with that didgeridoo because he can double it as like an acro pole.
Yeah.
So I was trying to tell him like, dude, you could
Two in
play
one act.
didgeridoo
Yeah.
in a looper,
Nice.
hit the loop, maybe put a drum beat behind it, and then do an act
to it.
and light it on fire or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
I mean, you could
That's a great
blow
Yeah.
fire through one of those
Yeah,
too. I guess.
I mean, if you can blow fire through a bagpipe, have you seen that?
No, that's.
You haven't
I want to
seen
see it though.
You haven't seen it?
I want to
Dude,
see it.
These straight like badass Scotland people, just like Scottish people. They're not Scotland people.
Scotland.
Scottish people. There you go. Yeah, you gotta check it out. Just type in flamethrower bagpipe.
Okay, I will.
It's a good time.
I don't even
Switching
know what that
lanes.
would look like, but I gotta know.
hold on a sec. I'm gonna pull this.
You know the little prongs that stick out of the bag?
Yeah,
Not the
for
one you
sure.
blow into, obviously, but
yeah,
like
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Scope it out, man.
Let's see
Pull-
this flamethrower bagpipe.
Pull her up.
Should invite him over to Junktramp.
Yeah, it's that one. 10 million views, and you haven't seen it.
Not one of the 10 mil. Wow, this
Oh,
guy's
here we go.
lit.
I know. We got audio.
No.
Are we gonna need
I think-
audio?
No,
Well, it'll get me pulled from
There-
YouTube actually.
he's live.
Okay.
Where's the flames at?
You just wait for. He's building the tension, man.
Okay. it's
Come on,
only
Nate,
a
you know
minute
how show
47.
business works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
there you go.
Wow.
Big climax.
Dude, that costume though.
I feel like he's not shooting it out though. It's like on top of it. It's like a button that he's pushing.
This video is
yeah,
so
it is actually
much more intense if you get to listen to the
Oh
audio.
my god, like the hip
Those hip
thrusts.
thrusts. Yeah,
of course.
no, those are fire.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. It's like separate pipes.
It's a
that are
separate
sh-
pipe
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
That makes sense.
No, it couldn't be one pipe.
Yeah.
It would change any type of smoke or anything in a tube changes the way it sounds.
I still love it, but I feel like this is one of those acts that 10 seconds, you're like, that was amazing.
That- For sure.
That was cool at first.
Yeah,
it's like a middle act or something. You throw
That's
it in the
why.
middle.
That's
But
why he
then the-
started without it. You know what I mean? Because you have to ease into it.
Sure. But then the fun of that is showing everyone you know.
For sure, of course.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah.
How about a fire trampwall act?
Of course, I've been trying to
Has
do
anyone
that.
do that?
We just
No.
talked about this on the trip up because you can do a lot of like long exposure shit with sparklers and whatnot. And
Yeah.
fire, but
I say
I have
light the
seen it.
Oh, that would
perimeter
be
of
you're
cool.
a
kind of
bedroom.
surrounded by some flammable.
I would just be afraid of
items.
hitting the bed.
No.
Yeah, melt the bed.
It would melt the bed. Yeah, for sure. It
Instantly.
would melt the bed. So you'd have
But
to
I
get
have
it
seen it.
6 inches away from the springs, maybe on the opposite side. Like set a
possibly
railing
like
around
two
the frame.
pyro
Okay.
rigs on either end of the wall going out,
Yeah.
like away from the performers and
Yeah, maybe if
everything
it's
that's
like
flammable.
Or even
pyro
if,
on top of the deck while trampwall goes on.
or if the edges of the wall were covered in fire. So
Or
it's
you
not
know
next to
what?
the trampoline.
You guys have seen those rigs? They're like almost like web slingers, but they shoot little fireballs out.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think that'd
okay.
be
But
a
it's like
cool
a-
little. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be a cool little effect for shows.
Sure.
If you wanted to add, fire to it, add it as an element.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call it tramp wall of death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
Hot,
of course.
hotbed,
Hot. Yeah.
Hot wall.
yeah. Call it hot potato.
yeah.
Hot ball.
The furnace.
We had a stage tech when I was doing all wheels one time, and he was bouncing on the trampoline with a cigarette, and the cherry fell off and burned a hole in the trampoline, and the trampoline was done after that. It was on the tumble track actually.
Not only does that sound
Oh, right.
counterproductive, it's just that sucks.
That's also,
Yeah, so whenever people are like smoking around my trampoline, I'm like,
I'm like, yeah, for sure.
back
Yeah,
up.
back up.
Bed is
Put on
like
top.
$2,000.
Yeah, of course. It's a good call.
That's like the main downfall of trampwall is like it's so expensive to run those things around.
Yeah.
No, expensive and frustrating.
Definitely, like you can't just like go do a trampwall show real quick. There's like this whole like 3-hour build process behind it.
And you need a trailer.
You need a
Yeah.
trailer.
And depending on the wall, you might even need a forklift.
Yeah, and then if you want to like do it in your backyard, you have to have like neighbors that don't get pissed. You have to
Yeah.
not get like
Yeah.
in
But,
trouble
I
with
mean,
the.
Do you know
like,
that we got the cops called on us for the last competition?
yeah, I was there for
yeah.
that.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
sorry. Of course you're there. You're an announcer. You're reffing.
Yeah.
All of us were there.
So for everyone listening, we're talking about the World Trampwall Federation. There was like a trampwall competition that JR had in an undisclosed location, but JR's neighbors were pissed.
It's an undisclosed location, but his neighbors.
They were.
so weird that they were there, man.
It was.
Yeah,
they
like,
were.
why-
Yeah, I don't know how they found that location,
Yeah.
but they were pissed with. I think after the first event or something, they were
Yeah.
already like yelling.
Yeah.
It was dumb too because the guy yelled,
like
"It's
8
8
o'clock."
o'clock." I'm
I
like,
know.
"Yeah, it's 8 o'clock."
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you,
fine.
You have till 10
Yeah.
at least.
At least.
But he's like, "No, that's way too late."
On like a Saturday.
it was Monday.
Oh, damn. Never mind.
Have
Gotta
you
give
had
him
like
that.
problems with your neighbors other than that?
No, I mean, most of the neighbors are really chill, and they like it.
Does that guy frequently get mad?
No.
Never heard of that
Might
guy
have been having
before.
some personal things going on in his life. We don't know.
I mean, it's got to be super annoying too. It's like at night, and people are doing fake fights and stuff, and yelling and screaming.
Yeah, everyone's probably
Yeah,
screaming.
then again, he could have been
We were
sincerely concerned.
Yelling. Also that, but then I guess, but he had some words that didn't seem like he was concerned.
Yeah, but maybe he started concerned and then realized what was going on. And is like, "Fuck you guys."
That's true.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
We definitely continued.
Yeah.
Well, I continued because the cops said it was okay.
Yeah, exactly.
The cops came over and they're like, "Nah, you're cool."
You're good.
Well, yeah, it was like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
How's that video doing like on YouTube? Has it got a lot of views?
Really good. Like,
Oh, really?
I don't have that many subs, and it's over 100,000 views, and it's 46 minutes long. So
That's got to build up your watch time quite a bit. Yeah, I actually look at my analytics on where my views come from, and that's the top one. They all come from the Trampwall
underground.
thing, and then my Trampwall competition's got like a lot of views now from it too.
okay, good.
Yeah,
Will trickle down.
yeah,
Excellent.
it's nice when other people are making the same kind of content on YouTube because it like helps carry your page.
For
Mhm.
When I was like doing it by myself and no one else was really shooting Trampwall content on YouTube,
There's no relatable videos. So.
yeah, I pretty much gave up. I was like,
Sure.
well, these videos aren't gonna get viewed.
That's
But-
why I think the having the Joshua tree
Mm-hmm.
set up where
Yeah.
there's a bunch of people making content like
Yeah.
every day.
Are they doing it on YouTube or just TikTok?
Mostly TikTok.
Yeah.
Jake has a YouTube channel. It's grown pretty good, actually. But all of that helps everyone.
Yeah.
It keeps the traffic going. We all,
No, it does. I actually get a
cross-promote.
lot of viewers from Jake's channel too. I think there's a video called like how I got started with Junktramp or something like that.
Yeah.
I see that pops up with like one of
All that is.
Oh,
it's
that
a-
sob story.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's just a compilation of all the TikTok videos we made.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Is that
Yeah,
what
and
it
it's
is?
not all from one account. It's like various accounts were all telling the same
Yeah.
story, different parts of it.
But yeah, I mean, like the more people that are making content, the more everyone's going to be successful, I think.
Agreed.
And I feel like YouTube is the ultimate free job. But I mean, I saw that like 5 years ago. Like, I want to be a YouTuber because then you could just work whenever you want.
It's
But
not
it's-
exactly that way. You got to work.
It's
Yeah.
work, man.
It is.
All the
Yeah.
time.
I was just out in J Tree the other day visiting the guys and having a sesh, and to see how they, come up with ideas and collaborate and like just kind of, throw ideas around.
Yeah.
It's very well structured.
I mean, I literally pulled up to the property, talked about an idea, got everybody on the wall. We got into spots, talked to the camera guy, filmed it, edited it, and posted it within 24 hours. Like it was what they do there is nice.
Yeah. It's good to have a production, everyone on the same page.
And
Yeah,
everyone
for
is so
sure.
supportive of each other,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like I tossed this idea. I mean, as soon as I got there, I was anticipating on just, having some fun, having a sesh. But they were like, hey, while you're out here, we'd like to create some content with you. Like, I was like-
Yeah.
and they were like immediately, what's your idea?
Yeah. And no bad ideas either.
I don't know. Let's put Jake in a pair of lady tights.
Oh, it was a great idea.
So, yeah, real quick. And then we had volunteers
For sure.
for filming.
Yeah.
Amanda came out and she's like, I'll film. And Paul, just the man, Paul,
Yeah. The legend himself.
the legend himself. It's like, yeah, no, I'll help you out. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Jake was a little hesitant at first. He's like, oh, it's a great idea. I'm just glad everyone was standing around when I explained what I would like to,
Yeah.
accomplish here. And he just really didn't have a choice. He
For
was just
sure, no,
forced into it because
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
was like, that's gold.
Yeah.
Yes, we're doing it.
Yeah.
And then before he even said yes, there was Sarah. She ran back to her room. She like came back with a giant little ball of like tights. Do any of these work? I was like,
Yeah.
yes, the one with the roses. Like,
Nice,
give me
yeah.
something bright,
Yeah.
florally.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah.
You should get something like that going over here.
Yeah. 100%.
Dude, I want to, but no one else is into like content creating.
I
Of
know.
course. Yeah.
it's
That's
it's
a
a bummer
bummer.
because we have like such a cool house, but like
Yeah.
no one else that lives in this house is like into content creating. So I'm like over here doing it by myself, and I
Yeah.
look retarded, like running around talking to the camera.
It's
and
hard.
stuff.
It's hard to do anything by yourself
Dude,
like that.
vlogging is really hard because like
You have no outside energy to vibe with, to
Yeah.
react with.
Yeah.
because if
That's
someone
a lot.
yeah, you show up to someone's house or something and you're like, hey, here's the camera.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward. Like I felt like I was really weird at first, like when I was going to Junktramp, when I first started coming over, because I was like the kid who was vlogging everything, and everyone's like, I wasn't sure like how everyone felt about being on camera.
I thought
in
it was
my
great,
videos.
Yeah.
but it's true. Like some people aren't interested in doing that,
Yeah.
or they think it's silly.
Yeah, no, I had a few people like tell me later, like, hey, can you take me out of the video? Like I didn't want to be in that. I'm like,
Oh, wow. That's
yeah,
harsh.
I don't want to say any names, but yeah, it was just always weird because like wherever I vlogged a video every single day for an
Yeah.
entire year, and
Wow.
had zero luck with them
Wow.
until now. Like they're actually starting to pick up views from like 4 years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like a weird, I don't know, weird vibe when you're like trying to film everyone, and if everyone's not on board with it,
Yeah.
like it'd be really hard for me to do it out
Well,
here.
they say when
'cause-
you start any small business, and I would classify, a YouTube channel as a small business, it takes a year to see, some sort of, feedback from it.
Yeah.
So I think as long as you keep going, man, you'll
Yeah.
start to
I mean, it's turning into this.
see success.
You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Look at us.
So this
talking
is-
to gold
this is easy.
microphones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course.
Well, it's just now like 4 years, because I started in 2016. It's just now starting to get to where I can almost make a living off of it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird because like all the videos that I actually make money off of are just dumb tutorials.
For sure.
So I've just been making like 2 tutorials every day.
Yeah.
And with like the whole quarantine thing, it was like perfect timing because now everyone's sitting at home and my content is getting watched more. And then now that things are starting to get rolling again, people are like advertising more on YouTube, and then the revenue is starting to actually like build.
For sure.
It's like a freeing job though.
Yeah.
Once you
Sure.
start making some money, you can like do whatever you want.
I think that's
I hope that happens sometime for my YouTube. It's like
That's
I
what I
feel
was
like it's
I was telling you.
I
All you
know-
have to do is put Doordash in your title, and you will get 10 times as much revenue.
Wow.
we got to do that.
we're exploding Doordash.
Well, just putting like a company or a product. in it.
Any company that you think you might like, that might like, for example, you could do a flip over a Toyota truck or something. Toyota is going to put money on that video.
Right. Yeah, that's the
All you need to
strategy.
do is put
Weren't we
big
talking about
companies-
fake ads the other day, though?
It's not a fake ad. They put their own ad on your video if it has their product in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
they're-
why like the ad you see is like related to the video.
Got it.
Should we be giving out these secrets on?
That was more.
I
of
just
me
made
asking
a
question.
tutorial yesterday on how to make more money on YouTube.
Good.
Wow.
Good.
It's just like tagging like big companies and stuff. Sometimes I'll put like a normal company or a normal title, and then I'll just tag a bunch of things, and then those videos will do way better
Wow.
because of like the tags and stuff.
Huh.
So I just think if you had like anything in your YouTube videos, because like for example, my most popular video is like a Doordash tutorial, and then the second most popular one is the Trampwall competition.
Okay.
I make about $150 a month off of the Doordash tutorial,
Nice.
which has the same amount of views and watch time as the Trampwall competition.
Huh.
Okay.
But I make $2
Gotcha.
per month off of the Trampwall competition,
Yeah.
and $150 off the Doordash tutorial, which I put no effort into at all.
Wow. Smart. I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, I say like obviously I want to make money doing the YouTube, but
Yeah.
the focus hasn't been that. It's been about promoting what we're doing
Yeah, no, I
for
think
an end goal.
I
But
think,
along
yeah,
the way,
no.
I'd take
End
the money.
goal for sure. Like that's a better way to go, is put out like cool content,
Yeah.
and eventually you'll get like brand sponsors and that kind of stuff that will eventually pay the bills anyways.
Yeah. That's the goal.
Well,
Well, relatively.
we kind of have that now. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
but on TikTok.
Yeah, we need it for YouTube
Yeah.
for
Exactly.
sure.
Well, I mean, you
We'll get there.
got some time.
Yeah, we'll get there.
You guys want to wrap it up right here so you guys can start driving back home?
Man,
Sounds
you guys got a
good.
drive ahead of you, huh?
Yeah, you got to drive back to LA.
Orange
Yep.
County.
We're at
Which
about
is
an
even
hour.
farther.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Thanks, Tanner.
For everyone watching,
Thank you, man.
to my right, this is Marley Webster.
That's me.
Right here we have JR from Junktramp, JR Cole, and Garret Myers.
Coles, we went over this. You got it right the
Coles.
first
At the end.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. See you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.